All right, good morning, guys. I do hope you guys had a wonderful night. My night wasn't so bad. I still feel a little bit tired, but instead of get up, do some assignment, and get ready for go to work. But before I go out, I'm gonna do a get ready with me video. I'm trying to do a little bit of a, a day in the life of videos for my YouTube page. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page at ThinkNursing and be a part of the family. And then just watch the other videos and the contents that I do share on that page. All right, so I already washed my face and I do moisturize it with my little, what's it again? Mac Prep and Prime from Mac. Okay, so I did put that on, and it have some little shimmer, some little shiny stuff in it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. And this is my face. It does have a little blemishes. Okay, so you see why we have to use a little filter. Thank the Lord for the little filter that TikTok and YouTube give us, or else this is what we would look like every single day. Nothing wrong with it though, but sometimes I just want it to look all right. I'm gonna use a little bit of Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is my gel brow. I'm gonna just comb it on. I want to do this every day because this is just like my little trick to getting my eyebrow looking cute. It's waterproof. So I'm gonna go out and see some patients. The first patient I have on my list though, that patient is not confirmed as yet. They were trying to call her yesterday based on the note, but she didn't answer. So I know they're home, so I'm gonna drive to see them, and then I'm going to the other patients. I don't want to not see them as yet, because then if I don't, then it's gonna mess up the remainder of the month's schedule. In terms of if they decide that they want to visit later on, I don't have time to go all the way to Timbuktu to go see them again. So I'm just going to see them as a part of the regular schedule that we normally see them as, and call it a day. And when I do that, that's how I keep track of everybody. I don't miss anybody. Sometimes, I might end up not seeing 1 and 2 patients, and it's only because them patient, they're very non-compliant. Eventually, if the office call them 1 or 2 times, and it's 2 consecutive months and they don't answer, I ain't going to see them. I take them off my list. Make them, inactive. Somebody else can pick them up and let them see them. But I'm not going to be working with any non-compliant patient. That only wastes my time and take up an extra space. Sorry, that only take up an extra space for somebody else I could be seeing that really needs the service. And it's only fair, because patients out there that needs the service. All right. So I'll go ahead and comb that on. Let me go ahead and just neat it up with the little MAC concealer. And then from there, but let me just comb it in a little first. And as I say, it's waterproof, so it should just stay on. Oh Lord, that penalized me. I mean, not true. So when I started them to video here, this is what happens. This is what happens. But yes, I'm trying to work on my YouTube page. And with TikTok, there's so many things going on right now. You don't really make money on TikTok, but I still do my TikTok videos because I have some really good supporters over there. I have some really good persons that are interested in nursing content. And, they're very interactive with the study sessions, and I do enjoy it. So I still do my live streams for them. So this is how I paint on my eyebrow. So I still do that, but I'm trying to get my channel up and running with more content, because we don't know, it's hard to build on YouTube. It's so hard to build on YouTube. So I'm trying to see if I can do some more vlogs, and like everyday vlogs, any little thing. I try to see if I can just do it that people can just watch and enjoy outside of me talking about nursing. I just feel as though sometimes the nursing just bored some of the people them, and not everybody is there for nursing study. 1 and 2 persons probably subscribe because they see me here or something, probably because of the Jamaican accent. So there are so many reasons people subscribe to our page, and so I want to still cater to all those individuals. But then that's why you have the analytics as well, so you can know what is trending on your page. I know I was posting these at one point, and persons used to tune in. I used to get like say 200 views, you understand, and that was a plus. Now I get like 10 views on some videos, 13 views. Some videos a view on account because it's one person that I reach. But sometimes, honestly, it's disappointing, and so I'm trying to find ways and means of improving. So I have a ton of videos that I need to get them released, and so over the next couple of days, weeks, you will see me just releasing videos because the content is already prepared or was there from a while now. Okay. All right, so I have this brush that has done its time, and I started using this one the other day. So let me go ahead and do my foundation, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filter 385. This is the one that I use. I've been using it for years, never changed the color. When I was in Florida the other day, I felt like it was a little bit too white, but it was the right color. It was the right color. So just dab a little here. And how you can check to make sure that your makeup put on properly and it's not too white, too light for you, is to turn on the flash after you finish, or even when you apply a small amount. Just turn on the flash and take a picture. And if your picture come out and it look okay, then you know that you are good. If you come out and you look like a ghost, problem. Yeah. When I started doing makeup, I did that. Well, I never did it. My husband showed it to me and said, how you think the girls on Instagram do it? I mean, so I know about, you know, makeup and all them stuff there. Anyways, he did it, and I tell you, so the makeup was so off, white as chalk, and so that's how I started doing it until I finally did the IQ for makeup and got my real color. Yeah. So before that was in Jamaica, I used to use the flash to try to get my color. Because sometimes you'll be there putting on makeup and you think, say, you put on the right color, and it's not. And if you agree, go ahead and type it in the box. How do you normally tell your color is fitted without you doing the vidIQ for, not the vidIQ, but without you doing the IQ for makeup? Without you getting your match, how do you normally check to see that your makeup is not off? It's not too white and it's not too dark. Do you use a flash, or do you just wait for somebody to tell you that your makeup look off? Or you realize that your photos then just look, yeah, how weird. Because that is one thing a lot of people not going to tell you, you know, that, oh, Stacey, your makeup is so off. They're not going to tell you, say your makeup off. Which we understand. But if they're your true friends, them supposed to tell you before you go on the road, you know. I'm supposed to tell you. And if you have somebody who cannot tell you that your makeup off and allow you to go out in a public with your makeup looking off and you enjoying public life and your makeup is too white or too dark, then that is a problem. That is a problem. So, me not take any offense when my husband tell me say my makeup is too white. At least I know the yard me there. I am in the house. Me not the road where people go criticize me yet. So made the adjustment from before. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and spray this on the side of my hairline, because sometimes what happens is that the makeup get caught on my hair. So what I do is just like rub it in so it doesn't look too chalky on my hair. And then I'm also using my little oil, and this is a mixture of oils. I'm gonna put it on the scalp. Just run it through. You don't want to put too much. And then what I'll do is I'll have some oil moisturizer. It's an olive oil hair lotion infused with castor oil for strengthening. And it's not my hair, but I still use it in there. Treat it just like how if it's my natural hair, I would have treated it. So, and then I will still put it on like the scalp. Okay, just dab it in. Get it on the scalp. And then the last thing I'll do is I'll put some and as I say, I like when my hair just feel moist and it just look dark, black, and it just look natural. Not like when it look like dry. Hair must look well hydrated. See it? Okay. And then now, you know me, I'm not gonna really do anything much with the hair because I'm going to work. So my scrunchie, and I'm still trying to not get too much tension on the sides. So I'm just gonna catch it up like this. And this is it. Okay, and then the last thing is to put on my spray. So this is the last thing, the setting spray. I'm gonna eat some breakfast, so the last thing I put on is my lip gloss, my lipstick. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put on my setting spray. You don't need to put on so much, but it makes me feel cool. And that's it. Sometimes if my eyebrow get messed up, which doesn't really, but sometimes depending on the force of the spray, I will just go ahead and kind of just comb it back. But usually it is dried in, so yeah. I don't really wear mascara to work because I already see the need for it. I have my glasses and my eyelashes, them already long, covered under the glasses. So yeah, I don't really wear it, not needed. And then this is gonna be my, put on my little lip gloss because I want to do the finishing look. I'm gonna put on lipstick. And this is my finished product for today. I do hope you will have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go get something for breakfast. It's gonna be something light. I might just go ahead and do a smoothie, and then from there, bye. So after a long day's work, I have to treat myself with a snack. Ruffles, baked, not fried. Got it from a patient's house. They have a little snack bar outside for their healthcare workers, delivery guys. Yeah. I'm gonna be heading home. Alright, so today I decided to stop by the park with my son because he wanted to try out the new park. So did that. Saw my first drone delivery. That was cool. Saw this thing hovering over close by the park. So I decided that let me just kind of zoom in and see exactly what I go in a John shop. And only to find out that it was a package they were delivering to one of the houses, the backyard. So I'll show you the video in a few. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was the first time I'm seeing it. I'm gonna give him about 15 more minutes and then I'm gonna go home because I'm feeling very tired. I don't know why I'm feeling so tired. But I'm gonna go home, eat some food, and then get some rest. Not working tomorrow, taking the time off, catch up on some appointments because last week was the snow day, so my personal appointments were cancelled, so I have to do those tomorrow. And then from there I want to try to get my car serviced as well. Not so sure if I'll get that done tomorrow, but I will try my best to see if I can, because I do a lot of driving. So even though I've gotten the car 2 or 3 months now, yes, it's time for servicing because I put a lot of miles on it. The servicing is going to be covered because it's a part of the the deal that I got. Yes, they will give me a certain amount of miles covered in terms of servicing, so I don't have to pay anything out of pocket, which is good. And yeah, I'll see you. I don't know if you can see the drone dropping off a package. Look over there. See? There's a package right there dropping off. See? And that's the drone up there. Dropping off the package. I think probably that's like, I don't know if it's an Amazon delivery or a Walmart delivery. Got that live and direct. Back to sender.